Hey guys, Sliders here with a review of Remember Me that was released in 2013 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC, developed by DONTNOD Entertainment and published by Capcom. Remember Me is an original IP with a unique premise, set in the year 2084 in Neo Paris, where with the use of a brain implant, memories can be uploaded to the internet and be experienced by all, as well as removing unpleasant memories as established by the Reveiwz Corporation. You play the game as Nilin, an errorist who managed to escape from Reveiwz before all of her memories were wiped. With her ability to steal and remix memories, Nilin sets out on a mission to take down the Reveiwz Corporation and in the process restore her memories and reclaim her life. The idea of memory manipulation is an interesting concept, and one that does have the potential to open up a genre that hasn't been fully explored in gaming. Remember Me is an action-adventure stealth game with a particular focus on platforming and combat. As Nilin, you explore the city of Neo Paris, taking memories from people and fighting leapers, memory-addicted humans who have abused the sensing brain implant and have lost their sense of identity. You can only use stealth in certain areas when the game wants you to achieve a particular objective, and while serviceable, like the platforming, the stealth mechanics aren't fully developed and really only serve as a means to an end. Combat, on the other hand, is the real meat of the gameplay, where you often find yourself surrounded by leapers and must attack them, jumping over them to avoid taking damage. Remember Me allows players to create their own combos in the Combo Lab, which uses a system of present moves that can be used to put together in combat. Presents include healing and damage and govern how the combat system works, with up to 4 combos being active at any one time. The ability to create and customize your own moveset sounds like a really intriguing idea, and it is, but it's just that the execution is somewhat lacking. In order to defeat enemies, you must stick to those combos, as simply mashing the attack buttons do little damage to your opponents. Furthermore, you start the game with a very limited number of presents, and unlock more as you go through the game, but you only have very limited combos at the beginning. Although many different present combinations can be formed, you often find yourself using the same attacks over and over again, which really brings down the combat. There is also no dodge ability either, so you have to jump over enemies, and doing so breaks your combo, meaning you have to start over again. Another key aspect of gameplay is memory remixing, where you go into an individual's memory, modifying certain parts to create a different outcome in the subject's mind. This is by far the best part of Remember Me, introducing a mechanic that hasn't really been seen in video games. The memory remixing is presented like video editing, where you can pause and rewind to different points, changing details to suit your desired outcome. I can't help thinking that if Remember Me focused on more of these segments, of which there are only 4 within the game, then this would have provided a more immersive experience, and given more insight into Nilin as a character. In terms of visuals, the game captures the cyberpunk feel, with large metropolitan areas that look bright and clean, contrasted with dark and dank sewers, where the leapers dwell. Character models are well detailed that helps bring the world of Neo Paris to life, a world that is in the grip of a sinister corporation. Music for Remember Me was composed by Reveiwz and features orchestral sweeps juxtaposed to upbeat techno and electronic beats that adds to the gameplay experience, fleshing out the world that suits the mood whether you're engaged in combat or in the midst of exploring. The soundtrack goes a long way to create a compelling atmosphere. Remember Me started in development in 2008 when DONTNOD was formed, when the game was originally known as Adrift. That game was about a world that had been devastated by global warming before the theme of memory was introduced, and the game was redesigned to go with this theme. The game was set to be a PlayStation 3 exclusive, however, following creative disagreements between DONTNOD and Sony, the project was cancelled before Capcom picked up the rights and provided funding for the project, where the game was revealed at Gamescom in 2012. To conclude, Remember Me has a fantastic setup, but stumbles with the execution. The idea of memory as the central theme, and how it can be distorted, provides a great deal of intrigue, as well as the ability to customize your attacks, but it's the bland story and lacking in substance gameplay that makes Remember Me somewhat of a disappointment. The memory remix segments are the best part of the game, but it's just treated as an afterthought in favour of subpar platforming and combat, coupled with little replay value. Had the game concentrated a lot more on memory remixing, then Remember Me would be quite a different game altogether. I would say wait for this game to come down in price before picking it up, as there is some merit in its ambitions. Well, that's the end of this review. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then show that like button some love, and subscribe for more retro and modern gaming goodness. For updates, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. So until next time, peace out guys.